don't rock with the Lord, that's for you. Don't play, cause I might get mad and it's hard not to say. Look, I move when he moving, not on my own, boy, I'm led by the Spirit. Wanna see it, I'll prove it. If it's me,
I'm Mr. Too Sliver.
Can't do it, but it's he and me, so your boy ain't
you with the fish,
right?
It's on you, big bruh.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that worked.
So for New Orleans right now, he got Baldwin. Jordan Poole is out there at Foster. Then it's Nba2k26. And it's Glover in at the 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double, and the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
So it's the Pelicans now. After the Warriors pick up 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And it's Golden State's ball. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now, here's Jefferson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Poole, still without a basket. Lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in. Olsen's got rebound number 7.
And here's New Orleans now.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on their offense.
So for New Orleans right now, Jordan Poole out there with Herb Jones. Then it's Nba2k26 and it's Jefferson in a shooting guard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight. He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Here's Jefferson. He's got 6. 1:02 left to play in the first. To the middle. Misi's shot is good.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Golden State, and this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Wow, MP, nasty.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Foster, covered by MP. Pass to Jefferson from outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done to the left wing. Right wing. Lets the three fly. Another three for Golden State.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both.
Now, here's Poole. Guarded closely. Pass to Foster. And it's Foster finishing it off.
Yeah, he got some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. He'll get you back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
So for New Orleans right now, Jones is out there with Brooks. And it's Manning in at the guard position. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple-double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
And there's the bucket from MP. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
New Orleans making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Manning, the pass to Brooks. Jefferson with the 3.
It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
That would worship him in spirit and in
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Herb Jones, and it's Brooks in at the 5. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Thanks, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple-double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And how about their shot pocket tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. But they're there lurking.
Now here's MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 44 points for MP.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Jefferson pass to Manning. Jones with a screen on MP. And again, New Orleans, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Manning. Get this.
Justice and righteousness, your foundation, if you favor, you hate what is weak, you love what is true, kindness, make friends with a fake person, bring shame to the double-minded, the simple believe every word, the true they consider each step.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
So for New Orleans right now, Brooks is out there with Jones, and it's Wesley in its small forward. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
She don't see me, acting like a pocket hugging 50. Put it with it. This ain't Disney. Spin that bit. Till I didn't. Put it. Can you flip it? Like Paul Wall.
So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Herb Jones, and it's Jefferson in at the 2. And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, B.A., it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings looked...
He was like, son, and I was like, what? He said, make a choice and choose the right one. So I did, felt God, I know
all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, is that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Here's Walker after the basket by New Orleans. Pass to MP. And here's Porter. There's the triple. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Jones, pass to Brooks. Here's Manning. Oh, MP with a block.
Well, it's not a...
Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up! What an athletic sequence from MP. I thought he was trying to rip the rim right off the glass.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? The Pelicans have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's Manning. Robinson with the block. MP looking around. Pass to Pajemski. MP outside. Another three for Golden State. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Porter is out there with MP. Then it's Walker. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Pajemski in at the three, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP, registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and you're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And the Pelicans with the possession. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Here's Glover. No scoring in this one. Just 4 to shoot. The three from Poole. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Poole outside. to the paint, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Now for New Orleans, shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. And Foster kicks to Poole. And the Pelicans miss again.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Pelicans. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive.
Way, you are the only way.
So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Nba2k26, and it's Glover in at the 3, the small forward. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Guys, back to you.
He plays without fear. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, BA. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Right there, Poole had a decision to make, and he chose wisely.
To the inside. MP scanning the floor. Back to Allen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Allen's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Foster. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Black. And the Warriors pushing it up now. From deep, MP buries it from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big league, Kenny. 1 or 2.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Warriors.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Brandon Pajemski. MP is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Holmes in at the four-man position.
Facing my faults, facing my fears. Everybody wanna be where I'm at. Nobody wanna taste of my tears. Everybody wanna see where I'm sad.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Baldwin. Jordan Poole is out there with Foster. Then it's Nba2k26. And it's Glover in at the 3 spot. You know, Jim, you look at everything that goes into preparing for an NBA game, there are a lot of moving parts there.
That's the part that fans don't really see, Kevin. So much goes into preparation every single night, particularly to get ready for the start of the season.
How about just getting your body ready, game to game, week to week?
No, it's not only maintaining from day to day, it's also preparing your body to go into a very long and grueling season.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He had an unbelievable amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight.
We've got Michael Porter. He's out there with MP. Brandon Pajemski out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Holmes in at the power forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Well, Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer Holmes.
When you found me, I was lost. And I was drowning, about to pull the trigger, but your spirit didn't allow me. I was caught up in a mess, was stuck in my head. Pistol on the side of my bed, I never could rest. Really died for myself, thank God I'm not dead. I was really contemplating death, strap pressed to my neck, couldn't know my breath. Nothing less but a test, really had no one to help, no one left to impress. So I said under my breath, I am stressed, I'm depressed, I know I can't save myself. When you saw me, I was lost, but you found me, knew everything about me. Everybody trying to count me out, but you wrap your wings all around me. And you hurt me when I cry, will you take me when I die? I just feel deep inside, I just really need a cry. I've been trying to hold it in, I can't keep this inside. They say to call on your name, cause you can make me right. Had a little trouble getting up today. I don't wanna give up, but it's tough to say. I gotta be a man and not run away. I really need to talk to God about my pain. When you wash it away, he says, son, you're already clean. You just see yourself defeated, but it's not how I see it. Just trust in me, resist the devil, he about to flee. You put my life aside.
I gotta reach the finish line, ain't no head start.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. So the Pelican 5 right now. Jordan Poole is out there with Foster. Then it's Nba2k26. And it's Baldwin in at the force line. Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win.
Start with the real, then the B out here trying down with a faker. Humble ones will be exalted, dog. We ain't finna leave without an altar call. To the place where they like them all, so we can set them all free like a possum. Oh, look, chin tug with a shoulder roll. Young Z with a coda flow. If it wasn't for the most high, you might run with a overdose. No, sorry, appreciate it.
Michael Porter out there with MP. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Holmes in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Now, I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare...
Here's Poole. He has yet to score. So the Pelican 5 right now. Nba2k26 is out there with Baldwin. Then there's Foster. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Glover in at the 3 spot. Here's Foster. To the right side. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Walker finds MP. To Holmes. Puts up a 3.
Going through some things.
So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Nba2k26, and it's Poole in at the 2. Pass to Walker. Now MP. Back to Holmes. Porter finds MP. Clock at 4. Here's Holmes. Now Walker. He's guarded by Nba2k26 from deep. MP.
Telling me that God didn't put these gifts deep inside of me. I want to be the clay. I want to see your face, and keep play. So I sit down, got me messed up. Like, look at all your mess ups. Generation curses trying to whisper who you blessed up.
We've got Brandon Pajemski. MP out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Walker, and it's Holmes in at the 4th. So that's the group out there for Golden State. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and the story of the night, he put together the rare quadruple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP.
Deliver the hammer! What a finish! Now put that one in the museum behind some glass. That is creativity, folks.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And it's Foster missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the score by Golden State.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have.
We killing giants with every sun. Rising shine for your light is.
Here's Foster, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Nba2k26, and it's Foster in at the point guard position. Here's Baldwin. High points in the game. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and the story of the night, he put together the rare quadruple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple-double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Kispert's checked in for the Warriors. Black comes in for Kajimski. That shot wide open. Kispert's got himself on the board with a three there.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Jefferson. He's
what you're after. In the name of Jesus Christ, every stronghold getting shattered.
When I was in the deep end, felt like I was barely breathing. You called me, you freezing. Now you know me through the seasons.
And here is Jefferson. 12 points for him. MP out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Anthony Black. Then there's Kispert. And it's Walker in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors. 5. And the rejection by MP. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Glover. Black defending. It's Jefferson outside.
Nicely done by MP. Stays attached to his guy and disrupts that shot.
Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 13.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Be silent today. Next generation is all on my brain. I tell them be free, don't just die in these chains. Tell them be free, don't just die in these chains. I tell them be free, don't just die in these chains.
Here's Jefferson. 12 points for him. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Jordan Poole, and it's Brooks in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, BA. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Clock is at 3. The drive by MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Now put that one in the museum behind some glass. That is creativity, folks.
New Orleans is shooting only 27% for today's game. Pass to Jefferson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here to end the drought. Warriors with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Alston, pass to Porter. And here's Black. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. It's Poole on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Jefferson.
.121 left to play here in the third.
They said I thought that you would quit. I told them never that. The devil taking shots, so I send him back. Give it all to God, I surrender that. Faithful in the little, I'm a ruler now.
Black is out there with Kispert. Then it's MP. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Porter at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here's Poole.
Stepping. Every time I'ma leave it on the field. If I die, I'm going out on my shield. Slay Goliath, those giants kill. Put me on the front line where the battle gets real, yeah.
There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. So for New Orleans right now.
.112 left in the third. The Pelicans shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Jordan Poole. Brooks is out there with Baldwin, and it's Glover in at the small forward position. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and the story of the night, he put together the rare quadruple double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games.
Seconds left in the third. Jared Allen out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Anthony Black. And it's MP in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Manning. He has 7. Just 4 to shoot. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
MP looking around. Allen finds Porter, and here's MP from outside. Cash assisting on the play with Porter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Both teams changing it up here. So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Yves Missi, and it's Baldwin in at the 4. Glover, pass to Poole. No good with the triple.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Coles. Back to MP. Pass to Coles from the wing. Counted. Good. Coles has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Now here's Poole. And he banks in the layup.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple-double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Glover. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Baldwin. Off target from outside. And so MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Kispert on the wing. Out to the right wing. Pass to MP. This one for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
Wave them flags and the stars and stripes. Indicting presidents, that's not right. Elections and the outcome of election is a crime. They give me life, lock me up. It's the Mayor Magaville. Shout out my boy Dan Paul, a real patriot. OAN, Mr. H, Trump 2024.
Lose my way, brother. Yeah. Love. Try and be faithful, but sometimes I feel faithless. I don't do it for the money, but as a man, you need to make sense. Try and be humble while the ministry's expanding. Try not to treat you like a fan, but treat y'all like my family. Try and keep my eyes pure and the culture filled with us. Not about deleting Insta, but that's how we keep in touch. Look, I don't know it all. I don't have all of the answers. I just know that dirty devil wants my head up on a platter. I'm trying to be a good dad and live in the moment, but my mind drifts on this music. I feel like I can't control it. I guess that's the double edge of being a creative. I know I lose my way if I start thinking that we made it. I'm trying to pay my tithe, but that 10% is growing. I know if it don't cost me, then I ain't really sowing. I want
I can maybe do next Thursday. I'm on the road on a Friday. Was it my trip?